presented by BMW. St. Louis, Missouri. Considered flyover country by the uninitiated, this often overlooked city is a hidden metropolis. Of its many treasures, one is considered supreme: baseball heaven. Many of the greats have called this city home, and baseball miracles are aplenty.
Breeze hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night.
Growing up in the Lou, children are taught to study the game like a science. One St. Louis kid in particular took this concept to a whole new level.
Majdee always loved baseball. Growing up, he was a star of our t-ball team, and then all through middle school and high school, he was a star of those baseball teams. It was like he knew he was always going to wear that glove.
With his skinny figure and wisecracking demeanor, no one believed he had a shred of athletic ability. But when he put on that glove and started fielding, people started to notice. He had a gift. The only question was, in which great's footsteps would he follow?
Who was his favorite player? Who did he want to emulate? More like who was his first and only love? Derek Jeter. And Majdee worshipped Derek Jeter. He wore a Yankees hat to school when everyone wore a Cardinals hat. He even bought his autobiography. He bought every product that he endorsed.
With his prowess and dedication to the game, Majdee made the Rockwood Summit High School team with ease. Quickly moving up the ranks to the varsity squad, Majdee became a local star.
Majdee, he was a great ball player. He handled those balls with ease. Great team player, great instincts. He had great legs, great arms, great abs. I'd love to see his body right now. You got any pics?
Majdee's impact was felt around the city, earning him Area Player of the Year honors from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Touted as one of Baseball Prospectus's top high schoolers to watch, Baseball America was even calling him a first-round talent for the upcoming draft.
I'm just saying, who's more valuable? Tell me who's more valuable.
It's still going. Wait, you got it. Number one.
Wait a minute. That's what
you're immediately projecting perennial All-Pro. Okay. Okay. I don't know that.
The future looked bright for Majdee Islam. He had the fame. He had the talent. Yet, as each round of the draft passed by, the phone call never came.
Majdee, have you cleaned your room yet? Sarah is going to be here pretty soon.
No.
কেন ক্লিন করো না? তোমাকে সকাল থেকে বলতেছি রুম ক্লিন করার জন্য, এখনো তুমি রুম ক্লিন করো না।
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
When Majdee Islam went undrafted and colleges pulled their scholarships off the table, a shockwave went around the world. But not everyone was surprised.
I have way too many stories about Majdee, considering he grew up with me, and there are a lot of stories that my parents don't know. There are a lot of stories that they do know. I made that speech during Majdee's nikah ceremony last October. And, you know, people thought I was being a really nice brother and giving a heartwarming speech. But he knew what times I was referring to. That's what ended up costing his dream.
Just 2 weeks before the draft, a video surfaced on YouTube, purportedly shedding light on Majdee's off-the-field antics.
Touch you right now.
Touch you right now, trying to keep it down so nobody hears. You need to whisper gently in my ears. Everything you say will show me the way. I've gotta touch you right now, trying to keep it down so nobody hears. You need to whisper gently in my ears. Everything you say will show me the way. I've gotta touch you right now.
So I was there when it happened. It was funny at first, but no one thought it would go viral on the internet. And that's when local news stations started covering it. And animal rights groups were furious. You know, when you're famous, people will dig anywhere for a story. And I think that's when you'll find out who's your friend and who will sell you out.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
The floodgates were open. His off-the-field behavior was exposed, not just by video, but a torrent of Facebook posts, tweets, and Snapchats. The world discovered the true size of Majdee Islam's ego.
Majdee was an attention whore. It started off kind of small, but when he started getting fame on the field, it just fed his ego, and it just got bigger and bigger.
Because of all his antics, Major League Baseball and college teams really stayed away from him. But the real nail in the coffin was when he crashed his red BMW.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come along.
Majdee's reckless behavior, as well as his disrespectful attitude, ruined him, and no team or college wanted the PR mess that was Majdee Islam. Devastated after losing his dream of dominating on the diamond, Majdee Islam fell into a deep funk.
Majdee was so down. His friends abandoned him, he lost his cars, everything. He cried every night. I mean, we didn't know what to do until that fateful day in Castlewood State Park.
So me and a couple of my friends went to Castlewood to go swimming.
After horsing around on the beach, Majdee dared his friend to swim out into the middle of the river. Despite Kamran's attempts at refusal, he relented to Majdee's badgering and slipped into the water.
I didn't realize it, but the current actually was really strong, and it just sort of pushed me away.
Battling the strong current, Kamran could barely keep himself afloat.
I honestly did not think I was going to make it, and it was really sad.
Majdee was the first to realize his dear friend was in trouble. With Kamran sinking quickly, Majdee sprung into action, throwing himself into the dangerous current for his friend. Majdee reached a barely conscious Kamran. Directing the others to help, Majdee dragged him to the safety of the shore.
Where are we? What
is going on. The dust has only just begun to fall. Crops
I'm really thankful for having Majdee there, but up until this day, I don't think that mouth-to-mouth was needed, because I was definitely reading on my own.
In the midst of the chaos, Majdee experienced a true epiphany. His natural ability to put himself out there and make defensive stops was no fluke, and he could use it to save lives. After years of patience and hard work, he went to medical school, then found his calling in a residency to become a urologist. Although the fields of his original dreams lay fallow, Majdee has managed to keep a lower profile and build himself a new definition of success. But whatever his future holds as a urologist, Majdee Islam knows that in his dreams, he will always be swinging a bat and fielding balls.
I've got a touch right now, trying to keep it down so nobody hears. You need to whisper gently in my ears. Everything you say will show me the way. I've got a touch right now.
Hi, I'm Majdee Islam. When you want Euros, you get them Euros by Oli.